Today, we'll be focusing on some awesome 2K17 MyCareer news. According to 2K developers, a 99 overall is absolutely possible for a 2K17 MyPlayer of your choice. So originally, when we saw these images, we were all very concerned because we were all worried that we're pretty much making glorified role players for our MyCareer, MyPlayers, MyPark program and all of that. But apparently that it's just not the case. Our starting ratings are very low, as you can see from the caps, but according to a blog that was just released today, a 2K developer for MyCareer has pretty much confirmed that a 99 overall is possible. See, if you read it from, see here, let me quote him. Filling up the doing work meter will earn you progress towards additional upgrade slots, which will allow you to fully maximize your MyPlayer's abilities if you want to be a 99 overall and truly one of the best of the best. You're gonna have to put in the time and earn your way there. So it seems the only thing stopping us from becoming a 99 is just, it's gonna be a grind, but we are all gonna be able to get there with putting the time. And from this image, you can see up top, that is the doing work meter. I assume that every time you fill it fully, you might be able to get one extra cap on your attribute bar. So it goes from 150 to 151 and it keeps going up and up until we can get to 99. And according to the developer again, this doing work meter is absolutely everywhere. So it counts towards everything that you're doing. So in case you're doing the team practice, or you're shooting shoot around at the practice gym with your teammates, or you're even just shooting by yourself on your MyCourt, the doing work meter is always there to track your progress, and it accounts for everything that you do. Hopefully this meter is kind of skill dependent, so if I'm shooting a lot of jumpers, it will add to my, jumper shooting ability, not just give me a random bar so I can add to my defense. But we wouldn't know. But the great news is that this doing work meter is there and is there to help us gain extra bars to put into our attributes, so eventually we can all become a 99 archetype for our MyPlayer that we choose. So our original concerns are all not, they're not warranted, I guess. You can see from here, these are the original starting caps for a point guard slasher. They are pretty low, but with the doing work meter, we can just probably add to this as we see fit throughout the course of the year. So it's just a matter of a grind and a time thing, but we're all gonna get to 99 if we put in the work. I guess still the wingspan and the height is still important because it allows you, extra categories you can add to. I mean, the caps are still gonna be there, but I think the doing work meter will most likely increase our caps. I think that's what it meant. That's what I'm thinking. So with that said, I will most likely be, I am for sure going to be making a point guard for MyCareer in the prelude and also during the season. And I'll be teaching you guys how to make the best builds for every type. Not necessarily the cheesiest type. You guys know how I play 2K. I'm going to show you the most effective basketball type. And for those of you who follow me, the most effective basketball on 2K is better than cheese. Like, guys who figure out cheese is usually inferior tactics that work against casuals, alright? Like a katana or a flush is just classic, backdoor action that Manu and Tony Parker do a lot in the real NBA. It's not cheese, it's just really elite NBA tactics. But that stuff is always better than cheese and is way more effective. For those of you who have used my katana, you know it's effective. And the katana is actually inspired by Tony Parker and Manu Ginobili and what they did in real life around the 2013 season when Tony Parker was in his prime and Manu was still relatively young. So yeah, I have the best 2K tactics because I have elite NBA tactics. So make sure you come back around to check out my MyCareer builds for all of the archetypes out there. I will be most likely making a shot creator point guard myself. I'll break into the details of why I think that's the strongest, when the prelude comes out. So keep an eye out, and as always, thanks for coming by. I did read out of the comments, every single comment so far in the tutorial request list video. So thanks to those who left the comments there. I will be making tutorials based on those and also whatever maybe I find interesting that I'm sure you guys will come to enjoy. So as always, thanks for coming by and get hyped. We're all going to be 99 overall. It's going to take some time to get there. It seems you can't just buy VC, right? Because the doing work meter requires you to do work. You can't buy a doing work meter. Let's hope we can't. But you know, you never know. Maybe 2K will let us buy some doing work meters, eh? Alright, thanks for coming, and I'll see all of you next time.